All right, all right, all right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Klauser. What's going on? How are you? Or Juan D. Klauser, whatever one you want to prefer. I don't care. It is either or. What's up? How are you? Salutations. Hope you're doing well, swell, and all the above. Whatever the hell that meant. Yeah, I'm just kind of amped up. I thought, hey, John, it's packing time. You're packing up. You're about to move to a new studio. You're about to move everything. Just go ahead and get the podcast done that you said you were going to do a couple days ago, even though today is Wednesday. Still early. It's not like I waited till last minute. Don't think I have like the moving trucks coming tomorrow and I still have this whole set to break down. No, it's not. It's literally, I have a one room. Well, for my studio wise, one room, and that's it. It's literally just an office. It's like an office area. Like, cause what you don't see over here is there are there's a camera pointing in front of me, two lights, and underneath the lights are two monitors. What do they call them? Computers, and then just a bunch of lights. I should take a picture of this setup, and then I should, be like, oh yeah, this was nice. It was a nice little setup because there's a bar light that goes across here. There's a couple lights coming on here. There's some lights here. There's a fill light over here, I think you can see which is always funny because you'd think I would just put some like Duvetine and just basically that would black out that. I don't, because they're just clamp lights. It's no big deal. I'm just like, whatever. It is what it is. I have this awesome fire that I'm able to produce in the house, and it doesn't burn down anything. It's every week I do it. And it doesn't burn anything down. Yeah, dude, I am just, I'm trying to get this done. And so then as soon as I get this done, all I got to do is just edit it. And I can pack and get everything else done with the other realm of the world of my life, of this whole thing of called moving. Because this is always great. Like your lease is up. I stayed here 2 years, and then you're like, okay, well then I'll just find a new place. You grow up, you mature. You're like, well, you know what? I've grown out of this kind of style, and I want to do something else now. Yeah, because like the next idea, I don't know if I've talked about it or not, is I want to have a house, a place of residence, and then I also want to have a place where I go. I would love if I could just find a studio, like an art studio, where it has like a multiple different rooms. You can just rent out a room, and it's basically like an office area. Even like an office would fucking work. Anything, just so I could like have an office where I can do all my writing, what you want to call my stories. God, because it's hilarious. If you went to film school with me, you'd be like, this guy's a turd, and it's really surprising he's still doing this. I don't actually. I wonder what people who I went to film school with think. Oh, God damn it! I fucking hate it. See, that's the thing is like what I was trying to do is I was trying to just do a screen record the entire time on my phone, but then I just got something called, and it fucked up the whole thing because I keep getting notifications for things, and that's the thing is I turned on all my notifications again, which I don't know why I did it so I could be more professional and be more, just so I could be more interactive and just do more things because I feel like. What I need to do now with this whole new growth, this whole new moving, and then trying to find a studio, and then have like my own like a place of church and state kind of thing. So have a house, a home, and then have a studio where I can go and I can do all my work. You guys hear that? That was because I just emptied out my trash can. If you're wondering what I was doing like this, I was emptying out my trash can. I totally forgot that computer is connected to the inbox that's connected to the recorder that has that's doing the audio and then also does the video. The video that I show. So yeah, it's just, and I have this new shirt, guys, and I'm not for sure if it's pink or if it's orange, and I think it's orange. But the thing is, what I don't. So there's this company called Walter Hagen. It's a golfing shirt like polo, and I feel so puny because this is small. This is small, and I feel like it fits fine. It fits perfectly fine, like a normal shirt. It doesn't look too like small, and it's like all their shirts are like stretchy. Man, this like stretchy material. It's like spandex, dry fit, I guess you could say. But so I'm like, but for me to wear one where it doesn't feel weird because I would love to wear them when I golf because they're great golfing polos. But the thing is that they just feel so weird when I wear a bigger version. And it's so funny. So like in this, I can wear a small in this brand, and then Adidas, I wear a large, and then at Nikes, I wear mediums. It's just I'm all over the place. Like Under Armour, medium, and like I'm 191 right now, 191, 6'1". Like I'm rather on the small side of where I used to be. If I like to be up in like 200, if I can be like 198 to like 202, that's like the sweet spot, right in that little spot right there. I don't feel like I'm bloated and I'm like overly fat, but I have like superhuman strength because when I get up in the 200s and with all the amount of time that I work out, like it's just crazy. Which is the one thing I am completely, what's the word I'm saying? Retiring from deadlifting. I'm completely done with it now. I'll probably never deadlift the rest of my life. Right now, I've been doing a lot of these full body workouts where it's upper body all day, like so the whole upper body. So back, arms, chest. And so, of course, like Mondays or Tuesday, I emphasize on like my back more than I do my chest. But because you do your back a lot, then what's going to do is going to hunch you over. Then if you do work your chest at the same time, it brings you forward. And so then you have like a nice posture. And so that's why you can just have like a nice rounded body. But you guys don't want to hear about this. We're about almost 8 minutes into this podcast. So should I just do the video of the week? I'm just in a talkative mood, and I'm just trying to, talk and get this podcast done because I kind of got plans after this podcast.
Welcome to the John Show with your host, John Doogie Clouser.
All right, we found a new thing that irritates the living hell out of me. Actually, this is something that's been irritating the hell out of me. This is like right there with people who do those inspirational talks in their car. It's like, you have to be stronger than who you once were if you want to be something different. It's like, well, no, duh. It's like, guys, like how is this the thing? But the white girl who thinks they're being like this crazy spiritual thing because like the things that they grew up in a house that had like no culture in it because that's how a lot of white families. It's not your fault. It's just how it is. That's how the culture is. That's the culture. Does not have a culture. You know how crazy that is? I'm not saying that all white people are like that. I'm not saying it's wrong if white people are like that. It's just, who cares? Who gives a shit? But what I am saying is that it is hilarious that there's these type of white girls that like they grow up, they go to college, they get like an education degree. And then what happens is they get like a fucking long boat hat like that. They have one hiking trip. They maybe like get fisted by some like tiny girl. I had a girl recently tell me how she's fisted these two girls before. And I'm like, what? And it's like, it's wild. I'm like, oh yeah, girls can fist other girls. And that's a thing. And I'm like, I've never thought of that because I've never once thought about putting this gorilla bowling ball inside of a fucking woman's vagina. I never once thought like, oh, I should do that. Never. So when I hear like this tiny little girl, she's like 5'1", baby hands, little tiny hands. And she's like, yeah, I've fisted 2 girls before. And she's like, it takes some time and it gets there. It's like, it's a rush too. And you're slowly pushing in, you're slowly pushing in, and you feel a lot of like pressure against it. And then eventually it just opens up enough and you can just go right in, and it's wild. And I'm like, yeah, this sounds fucking wild. Like this is insane. Like I'm weirdly fascinated and also terribly frightened at the same time. It is a wild feeling to have. Wild feeling. But yeah, anyway, it's just, this is life. This is what I'm doing. But yeah, this type of girl, you're wondering, like, what is she saying? She's not saying anything. It's just gibberish. It's just like, that sound, like those bowls, people who do the bowls. Wah, 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 wah. That thing, and it's like wah, and they have the gong. And it's like you're taking the basics, and I don't understand how something like that can cost $500 to go to a fucking thing. You're just laying there, and I'm not. Maybe, John, the reason why you're so anti it because you've never done it. And I'll give you that. I've seen a lot of videos of it, though. Not that I haven't tried to be like wah 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 wah. Like I've tried, and I've tried dating girls that are like that, and they just smell like patchouli, and they just stop bathing, and their hair gets really greasy, and it's just like, dude, like we're gonna get infections here. Like someone's gonna get sick. Like someone is gonna get sick. But that's just what happens sometimes. That's just how the world works. Wild, right? It's just a wild time. Wild time. It's just wildness. So, should we get into our first segment of the podcast? This is like one of the greatest segments that I love. I love doing this one. It's called Craigslist. It's called Misconnections. If you're not familiar with Craigslist Misconnections, there is this website. It's called Craigslist. I don't know if you've ever been there before. If you haven't, you should try it out sometime. You can get like free refrigerators, find roommates. I've said before, I've banged girl. I don't. That's not a brag, Juan. They wouldn't even be a brag. I'm not even trying to brag. I was just trying for the story. I'm like, no, it's just one. It was just one girl. Just one girl. One time. It was just wild. I can't believe I did that. Yeah. But there's this part of it called Misconnections, and you can go there, and people who've had, unlike me, who've had a connection with another human, people have had a connection, but they didn't just talk to them and hey, tell them or try to get their phone number. I don't know. You'll see. These ones so far, hopefully they're all real and they weren't scams. And when I open them, and they haven't been taken down, are pretty funny this week. All right, so let's go. Numero uno. Have a seat. Looking for a princess to sit on my face. Let's do this today. Man, that is great. And we're looking just right by a river. Look at this video. Okay, we're in Kansas City, and like the location is just right by a river. Who you want to bet there's someone just doing meth, right? Just doing some meth. Okay, so next one. Let's go to it. Do. Okay, light blue yoga pants at Kansas City Airport, Kansas City. Saw you walk in the airport around 12:30ish. You were with 2 other women. I believe you were also wearing glasses on your head, brown straight hair. Didn't get a chance to talk to you. Not even like, hey, I want to get your number. Not even shooting your shot. You're just like, hey, yeah, there's this girl. She was, had brown straight hair. She's pretty cool. I mean, I'm like, then that's, they're okay. It's like, okie dokie. Wild. Okay, next one. iOS skilled flirt. iOS skilled flirt. Looking for a woman with who wants to do some flirty chatting. If it goes well, let's meet. Let's send pics upon request. I'll send pics upon request. These are wild. Like, but this is kind of like how it was when I banged that girl from Craigslist. It was very similar to this, and I'm like, I'm probably talking to a dude, but I was just so fucking sad because my girlfriend and I had just broken up. This girl I had been dating for like 7 years, and I'm like, I mean, you just got to do it. You got to have stories. I'm like, I mean, because like it took me years to like eventually like one process and realize I actually did that, and the other one was to then be like, okay, I am okay with trying to make this somewhat funny, or trying to make this somewhat like, hey, I'm just a dumb dude. That was when I was 24 at the time. Like, I was dumb as hell. I'm 35 now. Like, it's 11 years ago, man. Dumber than hell back then. Just dumb. Just fucking stupid. Jesus Christ, was I dumb. Okay, next one. Let's see here. Open this page. Okay, senior pickleball, Blue Springs. Wanting to find another man that would like to play pickleball in the area. Hey, is there anyone in the Blue Springs, Missouri area that would like to, do some pickleball with, just some guys? Probably some other guys, probably gay, probably gonna try to suck your dick. But hey, it's just life. It's just what happens sometimes. It happens like that. Like, I used to work out at 24-Hour Fitness on Santa Monica, probably the gayest gym, second gayest gym, because to the was it the Gold's Gym on, I want to say Ventura, but I don't think it's Ventura. That place, they were openly, and they were on roids, more on roids. And the thing is, you're going to realize is like when you go into a gay gym, there's a lot of like not lot of people not wearing deodorant. Even women, dude, you could smell pussy smell too. It's like the whole place is just like one big giant pheromone. You don't understand. It's actually quite wild. I've had dudes jerk off in front of me. I've had girls take their top off in front of me. I've had women just be in thongs in the sauna, and but they're foreigners. It's always the foreign women. Foreign women do that shit because to be honest, guys, it's considered weird if you were to go to a foreign place, like go to another country, and you went to their sauna and you were like wearing clothes in the sauna. They look at you like you're a weirdo because it's like what are you trying to hide? Like, are you trying to hide something? And so you don't do that. But you can't do that in America because America, we're too shy with that stuff. I mean, I guess we're not shy. We're just more reserved, more reserved because we're the cousins of the Brits. But anyway, next one. I've been wanting to read this one. I kind of get briefs. I read like the title, and I go by the title because I think it's funny. If the title's funny, then it's most likely going to be a funny Craigslist. But anyway. We waited forever for our barbecue, Kansas City. Thursday night, we were waiting for our barbecue before the Chiefs game. You ordered a double-decker for you and your grandpa. You definitely made the wait tolerable. Gross. Your warm personality combined with that beautiful dark face and smile that lit up the whole room was unforgettable. Thank you for being such an amazing woman. Ellipses. That beautiful dark face. Like, you just imagine how fucking hick that guy probably was. That beautiful dark face. Okay, Dad. Thank you, Dad. Okay. All right. We're on our last one. And okay, last one here. And then let's see how much. I have 9 minutes left. Okay, I have plenty of time left on this podcast. Okay, lost stick and balls. South Kansas City. Lost the house that I left my stick and balls at. Wish I could find the house again out in South Kansas City by Grandview. What? This is crazy. Who's like this? Why are people like this? Well, lost my stick and balls at a house by Grandview. Man. You guys want to after that you guys want to watch the videos? Let's watch the videos. We need to clean this palette. All right. Here we go.
This is a skip hook kick.
Nice. These ones are going to be quite mild this week. I promise. They're not going to be that crazy. They're all going to be very pretty lackluster, easygoing ones. This one's going to probably be the most weirdest one.
When you got tackled by that linebacker?
No.
No?
I didn't. No.
What do you think? Have you seen it on television? Have you seen it?
Yes, I seen it last night.
What did you think when you saw it?
Pretty stupid. Nothing I can say. It's just, I hate losing to the Steelers.
It was a fan who rushed on the field against the Steelers. I think it was the Browns versus Steelers. So yeah, Russell Wilson got named starting quarterback for the Steelers. We'll see how that works out. We're gonna see. Fireworks shit is funny to me because it's I think fireworks are so dumb. And I thought I was the only one that did that until I had this friend named Scott that I go golfing with all the time. He's like, no, I think they're dumb as hell. I think it's a big waste of money. I'm like, I think it's a big waste of money. I don't understand. Why you might as well just take a lighter and take a $20 bill and light it on fire. That's what you're doing. It's yeah, it's kind of stupid. It's just not my thing. It ain't my thing. But some people would be like, isn't that the same thing with weed? Kinda.
Oh my god. I need to go to the ER. Take me to the ER. Take me to the ER. Take me to
I love those kind of videos. It's the world gets serious real quick, real quick. What's up? It's just one of those things, just one of those days. All right, this is the last one. Here we go. It also has to do with the car.
I just got tints on my car. While your man, I got 35 in the front and then 5% in the back. While your man, I did not get no Honda Accord for no reason because Civics are smaller and the back seats got a lot of space. While your man, any guys that like big girls, hit me up because y'all already know what finna happen.
Such a Latin woman. This is Hispanic. I don't know. It's so funny. It's because Mexican women, any kind of, if you're mixed with any, at least in my experiences, the ones I've dated that are Mexicana, I'm like, yeah, you're Latina, and they're like, no, I'm Hispanic. Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys don't like incorporating yourself with us. Forgot about that. It's just your thing. That's just your guys' thing. You guys don't like doing it. But yeah, it's. That's right. There's so many. That's why our culture has so many babies. It's okay though. It's no big deal. It's just how it is, it's just how it is. It's just that accent. It's the accent. It's just it can get you if you're not careful. But my mother is Hispanic, so it's our Latina. Ooh. We can't correlate the two together, even though you know what I mean. It's just one of those things in life. Brown people problems, All right. So, what can we do now? So we got 4 minutes left on this show. So, what was it? So this random thing. So apparently there's a conspiracy theory that Joan Rivers was killed by the Obamas because she made that joke with that saying that Barack Obama was gay and Michelle Obama was a transgendered. Was that what it was? I was gonna say transsexual. I don't. But I'm like, so that's why she died. It's like this. What? This woman was 99. Wasn't she like 98 or something or 89? Let's see here. We're again debunking an old claim that Obama is this time linked to another false claim about the late comedian Joan Rivers in footage for 2004. James, in 2014, Rivers. I'm just going to read it. Rivers claimed that the former President Barack Obama is gay and the former First Lady Michelle Obama was transgendered. And an Instagram user shared that video saying that Joan Rivers was killed for revealing the truth. The user posted the video January 11th, which showed Rivers being interviewed on the street. In the clip, Rivers was asked about having ordained a gay wedding the day before. The off-camera person interviewing Rivers then asked, "Do you think that the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?" Rivers answered, "Well, we already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down. You know, Michelle is a trans, whatever." Oh, shit. Am I not supposed to use that word? Damn it. I don't think I am. Sorry. I'm really high. I'm baked. Smoke some weed. I don't think I'm supposed to use that word. Forgive me. I make jokes, not trying to be offensive. My thing, I think we've already talked about that. We should all be able to make fun of each other. You should be able to make fun of me. If I do something silly, yeah, same thing, whatever. But my bad. Yeah, I didn't mean that in a bad way. I was just trying to use it. I was quoting it. Hey, yeah. All y'all, I was quoting it. So, yeah, but yeah, apparently she died from that. But yeah, it's a funny conspiracy theory. I did not know this was a conspiracy theory, but hell, every episode has to have a conspiracy theory on it. So yeah, that was just this one. It was just the conspiracy theory of this week. So where are we at? Oh shit, we got 1:10 left. So yeah, we're sliding to the descent. This is it, guys. This is the last podcast in this studio. It is bittersweet a little bit. But we're going to move on to other places, other things. Going to do other fun activities. Still don't know if this polo is orange or not. But yeah, this studio was fun. I like to think that rooms and places hold memories and energies. So I hope that as much as I yelled, it was all in fun, and the energy in this room isn't weird after I leave, because I don't want no weird stuff. But yeah, I guess that's it, guys. I don't know what else to say. This podcast is done. We're done in the studio. We're going to move to a new studio. It's probably going to look a little decrepit for the next couple episodes until we get everything up and running, in this one-man band. But anyway, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Don't forget, be nice. Get a new hobby. Get a hobby. Wash your hands. Bye. Adios. Sayonara. Marinara.